This is Matt Crane from MGMT Boston. I'm with Jennifer Davis, the Managing Director of Techstars Boston, and we're here to talk about a few things. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. Number one is what she's working on at Techstars Boston. Number two is heading into Techstars Startup Weekend. She's going to be one of the judges and hear about what she's looking to see in teams and a whole lot more. So Jennifer, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
We're in Watertown. It's a beautiful day out, so awesome day to have a good conversation. So Jennifer, tell us what your role is and about Techstars Boston. What do you all do?
Great. Well, thanks again. At Techstars Boston, we are an early stage accelerator, global accelerator program. We help support and invest in early stage founders. We're building across a wide variety of verticals. Some of our Techstars programs are industry agnostic. Some have more specific focuses. Here in Boston, we are a more generalist program, but we tend to lean into what we have in our ecosystem. So we see a lot of health tech companies, climate, sustainability, a lot more in the prop tech and built environment space, future of work, generally, B2B SaaS. But we are here to really help support these founders through those early stages and the murky waters of their entrepreneurial journey.
Definitely. And what's going on in your program right now? Obviously, we're entering the summer. I believe you have fall programs that kick off. So how are you getting ready for that?
Yeah, we actually have applications open right now. Applications are open through June 11th.
Awesome.
So I am busy reviewing a lot of excellent applications, meeting with founders, having a lot of initial interviews, and just really excited to start narrowing that down and selecting our final cohort for the fall.
That's
We're going to kick off in September.
September, don't forget that. Apply.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to be a judge at this upcoming Techstars Startup Weekend being hosted this upcoming weekend. What are you looking to see from teams? What are some of the areas of interest that you have about how these various groups can stand out?
Yeah, I am just really excited to see the fresh ideas and innovation coming out of our ecosystem. We actually have founders that travel to Boston just to participate in the Startup Weekend who are just eager and hungry and excited to build something new. So I'm just really excited to see and hear about all these new, fresh ideas and the enthusiasm and just the grittiness of coming in and spending 72 hours of, really trying to start a business from scratch.
That's cool. Yeah. And you've had the opportunity to work for Techstars for a while. You obviously had a startup career beyond that. What have you learned from guiding these teams, investing in teams, et cetera, that you would pass back to other members of the startup community?
Yeah, I guess my two main pieces of advice, one would be always be talking to customers or potential customers. So, even before you build or even write your first line of code, talk to the customers and really understand and listen to what their pain is before you go and build. And you do that throughout the journey of your entire startup. So you should always be talking and iterating. And then the second piece is seeking advice. Mentorship is huge for Techstars and huge for founders to really seek various points of view of people, not necessarily even folks from their industry, but people across various industries to hear about what they've learned and picked up along the way. And not only the success stories, but even about the failures. A lot is learned from failing and trying things. And so trying to pick up those pieces of advice from those either founders, other entrepreneurs, other industry experts to really take in all the advice, distill it down, and then go and execute.
Yeah, those are great insights. And last but not least, how can we help you? How can we help Techstars Boston grow this summer and beyond?
Well, like I said, we have applications open, so I'd love to talk to as many founders as possible, not only who are in Boston, but want to come to Boston to leverage our incredible ecosystem that we have here. So definitely encourage founders to apply. And then, we love to support our ecosystem in general. I think Boston is an absolutely incredible place to be building a company and building your startup. So the more folks that we can bring over to help support each other, I think would be fantastic.
This is Jennifer, the Managing Director of Techstars Boston. Matt from MGMT Boston on this episode of Lantern. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.